Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Audio soundbites number 3 and 4. This was yesterday, her reaction to Paul Ryan's budget.
We see a clear attempt for the government to back out of its commitment to seniors. As a result, many seniors in America will be forced into poverty, and worse, some seniors will end up dying because they are forced to put off getting that pain checked out due to huge out-of-pocket costs that will skyrocket for them. This Republican path to poverty is just wrong.
Seniors will end up dying. The streets, ladies and gentlemen, will be littered with the corpses of seasoned citizens. This is like the good old days. I mean, this is exactly right. This is exactly what it's exactly what they used to say. When did I make my GOPAC speech? GOPAC speech, 1994, 1995. This is hilarious. Back in 1994, the Republicans, of course, took over the House, and a budget battle in 1995 is going on. The Democrats are saying the basic same stuff. Extremists going to kill the elderly, going to leave them dead to die on the streets. And I went to speak to GOPAC, and I opened up and said, I want to welcome all of my fellow extremists as we sit here and plot the death of American seasoned citizens. And I just want to let you people know I am taking it seriously. I went out and I bought my mother a brand new can opener so she'll have no problem opening the dog food. Pat Schroeder goes to the floor of the House and makes a big speech suggesting that this is who they are. This is the big kahuna. The big kahuna. Rush Limbaugh admits that he's going to get his mother a can opener so she can easily eat the dog food. And then somebody said, you know, that was a joke. So she was profoundly embarrassed. Here, they're just recycling it now. Let me tell you something. Politico, you listening? More senior citizens will die from Obamacare than from any other government action in this country. More senior citizens will die due to health rationing of Obamacare than anything else that government does in its history, outside, of course, of the Civil War. It is Barack Obama himself conducting an ABC town hall way back 2 years ago. Woman shows up and raises her hand. Mr. Obama, I got a question. He says, you may ask it. My mother is 98 years old. Needs a pacemaker. Her will to live is strong. She's perfectly fine except for the pace. Will you permit? You know, I'm cringing at that. Here we got a citizen asking the president, will you permit my mother to have a pacemaker? And you know what Obama said was? Well, I don't think we can calculate spirit or will to live. Just give her a pill. So the leader of the regime says, give him a pill. Let him die. There will be health rationing. Senior citizens. Paul Ryan is trying to save them. Paul Ryan is giving them an option to either stay in Medicare or join a pool in the private sector, whichever they can best afford, whatever they want to choose. It's called freedom of choice for their health care. It does not mandate they go before Obamacare death panels. And yet, here's Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Yes, the Republicans are going to leave senior citizens as corpses in the streets. Some seniors will end up dying because they're forced to get off getting that pain checked out. So seniors are going to sit around, they're going to suffer pain, but they're not going to be able to go to the doctor to get the pain checked out, and the pain's going to be deadly. Bam! There are corpses in the street. Now, what's going to happen with Obamacare? They feel the pain. They go to the doctor. The doctor consults the regime. The regime says, how old is this woman? Well, screw it. We're not going to invest in making her well. She'd only got 5 years to live anyway, so the hell with it. Give her a pill. That's what Debbie Wasserman Schultz is for. Here's continuation of her reaction to Paul Ryan.
No longer would Medicare be a guarantee of health insurance coverage. Instead, Medicare would become little more than a discount card. This plan would literally be a death trap for some seniors.
All right, so here we're back at it, just recycling the whole thing. Republicans and their budget, a death trap for senior citizens. A death trap. I'm sorry, but I can't avoid laughing at this. Now, I know some of you hear this stuff and you just get livid and you get angry. I used to, too. And some days I still do. You see, I can't imagine people believing this. I know some people are going to. But at some point, this stuff's all going to catch up with them. You can't keep going back to the well. If the dead are going to be in the streets, they'd better show up at some point. If you're going to say that a policy is going to lead to senior citizen corpses in the streets, there'd better be some. Otherwise, you have no credibility.